I'll be back.
I was way off.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
They don't make the movie.
The movie ends, and I remember going, either that's the most brilliant movie ever, or we're so frickin' effed.
But they can make or break it.
The trailer was great. When they saw it, they realized that the movie was going to be great.
From DG Entertainment and Clio Entertainment.
I'll tell you the dark but funny truth about the whole thing.
Trailer Geeks and Teaser Gods.
Oh, this is amazing. I can't believe people get paid to do this.
The fate of the movies is in their hands.
Tim Nett. Tim Nett has been in the movie industry for 25 years and has worked for every major studio and most television networks. He has extensive experience in production, post-production, producing, and writing. That experience led him to found or co-found numerous entertainment, advertising, and post-production related companies. In 1994, he co-founded Trailer Park and was CEO until 2008. In 2001, he co-founded Picturehead, which has grown into a network of post-production companies that employs over 1,000 people in 3 countries. Wanting to get back to the world of advertising, Tim joined the Propeller Group as a partner in 2013 and created the Entertainment Advertising Division, which currently is working with Disney, Disney Plus, Universal Studios, and MIT. Tim is a member of the Motion Picture Academy. He also sits on the board of Sea Change Ocean Solutions and Kiss the Ground. And now, Tim Nett.
It's so iconic, you know?
So I did a bunch of those things. Jim Hale eventually came. The first week he came, they sent over dailies for Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
Because they were just shooting it. And they needed like a reel for like Show West back in the days when Show West was something.
Yeah.
To cut to the end of that story, we cut all the campaign on that with a bunch of great ideas that Chris came up with. And, you know, it came along the way and it was funny. And it won all the awards at the Key Art Awards that year. And that was our first year out of the gate. So that really sort of launched us.
Put you on the map.
Yeah.
I guess you build on that. It's a combination of the reel and just knocking on some doors, or how did that go from there?
I'm a terrible door knocker. I always was back in those days.
So it was more just about the work?
It was really just about the work. In fact, we always just said we're about the work. We're no sales pitch. It's just the work. So we, you know, just tried to do really good stuff and be as smart as we could and work really hard and work 24/7. And
how did you get from Dumb and Dumber to being like the go-to for Sandler?
Well, so Dumb and Dumber was sort of the launch pad for like comedy, and comedy is a very particular subset.
Yeah.
I'm a little out of the loop right now, so I don't even know who the main comedy people are now, but I'm sure that there's some small group of people who are very good at comedy and they get most of the comedy.
The first ones that come to mind are actually, you know, Aspect alumni, Rob Meyer and Steve Pollard,
of course,
at Workshop.
Right. We, at that moment, were sort of the young comedy guys.
Yeah.
At a moment when there was a lot of comedies coming out for sort of teen boys and stuff. And so I used to say we always did the fart movies. That was our...
We got farts down pat.
That's all we do.
It's
and
awesome.
then Jim knew Reginald Hudlin.
I don't know.
Who did House Party and a bunch of those things. So we did House Party 3, I think.
Oh.
And New Line was doing a lot of those movies. So we started doing this subset of all those sort of hip-hop urban movies. We did Friday.
Oh, okay.
We did The Wash. We did, I can't remember all of them. There was a ton of them. Players Club.
Yeah.
So it was all that group of like Ice Cube and those guys were doing those movies. So we had a little subset of doing all those, and then we were doing comedies. So we sort of became the house that did comedies and the more sort of edgy, cool pictures.
Right.
And that was a great niche for us. We loved that.
Okay.
So we ran with that for, you know, many years.
And at that point, Tommy was coming into his own as an editor.
Oh my God, Tommy. So he was actually there's a couple things that happened that were really more luck than being smart. Tommy, obviously finding him was a coup because he was good and smart and did all those things. But when we sat him down in front of an editing console, he was freaking brilliant. I remember the first thing he cut it was for Warner Home Entertainment. It was a reel. And it was fantastic. And it was the first thing he'd literally ever cut.
Just from looking over Chris Hume's shoulder and learning how to use the board.
Yeah, I mean, he learned watching those guys just how the editorial thing worked. He learned how to run the equipment, but he was a musician.
Right.
And he had a recording studio before that. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know about the recording studio.
Yeah, he and his brother-in-law had a recording studio. So he was very good technically.
Okay.
So he already sort of had a facility with the equipment, and he was very good with music. So what he did is he basically sat with this reel and cut something to music, and he was so good with figuring out the music and the movement and the timing. He was great with that. So he was probably the fastest runner to editor story ever.
Hi, I'm Corey Nathan, host of Trailer Geeks and Teaser Gods. To hear the entire TG Squared podcast, click the link in the description.